Hey everyone, Tankenstein here. So as you may or may not have heard, there's a new crafting event coming to town. It's called Export Order, and the top reward for it was just announced as being the Leopard 2 prototype PT-16 T14. This thing is going to be a beast, and I'll get into the details of this tank, some of the crafting event details in just a moment. But before I get into that, click on the link in the description well, it's also going to be in my pinned comment to join a giveaway for one of 3 packs for War Thunder. Just click that link, follow the description in the first few minutes of the video, and then profit. Good luck, guys. I want you guys to win it. But that said, back to the Leopard 2 prototype that's being given away during the Export Order crafting event. It will feature a 120mm auto-loaded cannon that, according to the dev blog, would have as low as a 4-second reload speed, at least until its 9-shell autoloader feed is depleted. It will also feature, if I'm not mistaken, DM33 APF SDS ammunition, which means that every 4 seconds, you will have one of the more powerful, at least at 9.7 BR, which is where I expect this to come in at, one of the more powerful rounds in-game every 4 seconds, penning or trying to pen your turret or hull or whatever it is that the enemy PT-16 decides to shoot at. Or if you have the tank, and personally I would get this tank because I've heard the plane that they might be giving away, or that you can unlock during this crafting event, is the F5A, which is just a more or less a copy paste of the F5C already in game. Or there's also the Chinese F5A, but that's beside the point. So this will be an extremely fast, extremely powerful cannon. Now, it will also have basically a different turret. So more or less what this tank is, it's a Leopard 2 prototype with a different turret fitted on top of it, but it does have an early Leopard 2 hull. So it's pretty similar, if not about the same, compared to like the hull on the Leopard 2K, which means that it will have similar mobility. Although it could possibly have a slightly higher level of mobility, because it does have reduced weight due to lesser armor. Now, I'm not sure if the autoloader and the autoloader mechanism means that it will be a heavier turret compared to, for example, the Leopard 2K's turret. However, if it is slightly less armor, then you could expect this to be possibly the fastest of the 1,531,000 Leopard 2s currently in game. And this also becomes the second premium / market or event sort of Leopard 2 in game. Before that, you had the Leopard 2 PL. So there are just a ton of Leopard 2s, and really there's a few more that Gaijin can add, because why not? Now, that said, in relation to the armor, the turret and the sides of the hull are going to be very weak in terms of armor. So again, while you can potentially have an insanely fast reload, you'll probably not be able to take a hit. You might be able to take some heat FS hits at the front of the turret, it seems like, but beyond that, APF SDS and all that, it seems like this is not going to do too much. So again, it's a major trade-off, and this is just like a berserker sort of tank, so to speak. Now, this almost reminds me a bit of the XM8 reward for the most recent crafting event, except that the PT-16 is better in pretty much every single way outside of maybe a slightly lower top speed. And I love my XM8, but this thing, forget about it, guys. I mean, you guys want to talk about Wallet Warrior candy? This is it right here. Just like with the Leopard 2 PL, how that started off at 11.0, and I predicted, there's a video with me predicting it, that all the Wallet Warriors would purchase it, it would get a terrible win rate or terrible stats in game, the sort of the BR would drop, and everything else just about that tank, now it's really powerful for its BR, but it doesn't matter because the people buying it are not good. I mean, you could see that with pretty much every premium plane out there, like the AV8A. It's just terrible people who have like 1 kill for 10 deaths. And I feel like this is probably going to be fairly similar, especially being that there is nothing to save you. So at least with, for example, the XM8, or not the XM8, the XM1 for the Americans, that has some level of protection. You could even argue the XM8 does as well. And this probably has much less armor than the XM1 for the Americans. At least that's how they're making it sound. And if that's the case, this will have no backup, nothing to hold your hand if you get hit in a match. And as we all know, noobs, especially at top tier, Wallet Warriors, they get annihilated at top match. They get hit first because they do stuff that's not conducive to winning. And so this tank, I mean, I don't know how much lower. If it does start at 9.7 BR, which I've heard it might, I don't know if it can go any lower than that, especially with an auto loader. I think Gaijin would make an executive decision to put the kibosh on that. But you'll see a lot of people getting this tank who are not skilled enough to actually play it with any sort of competence. And, if you're watching this part of the video, guys, Wallet Warriors, whatever, I implore you, really grind the tech tree with other nations, with any nation. Try to get yourself a Leopard 2K before you waste your money on this tank, because trust me, you will not have a good time. I see it all the time. People who buy the Leopard 2PL with Golden Eagles, people who purchase the F4F early when that first came out. It took 2 months before, literally 2 months. And I used to play this, or I still play it every single day. 2 months before I saw somebody get a single kill with that thing. So just watch out, guys. It's not easy playing top tier, and this will not be an easy tank to play. If you are really good at this game, this could be the best 9.7 BR tank in the game. But if you have limited experience in the game, especially if you're just starting off in World War II vehicles, really think otherwise. And I'm not doing this to discourage you from having a good time. I'm doing this to encourage you to have a good time, because if you die all the time, I can almost guarantee it. I know that for me personally, if I died all the time, I'd probably be very upset, and I just would probably want to drop the game. For your own sake, do not buy this tank if you have limited experience in game or are not even close to modern tanks with any nation. You could be level 100 and be like tier 4 with every single country in the game for tanks. So just really make sure you know what you're getting into before you buy this. Trust me, I'm just trying to save your sanity. But either way, thanks so much for watching, everyone. Seriously, it means a ton. As always, please like, comment, subscribe. Remember, click on that link in the description and in the comment, because that's a giveaway. And if you win that giveaway, I'd be really, really happy for you. And I just really, again, want to see everyone win. But, and it also does have beginner's packs. So if you're thinking about buying the Leopard 2 for the event, then, yeah, the beginner's packs will be perfect for you, especially if you are a relative noob, so to speak. So I do encourage you to participate. Either way, again, thanks so much for watching, everyone. Please like, comment, subscribe. You know the deal. And I'll see you all on the other side. Take care, everyone.